Hi everyone, so our first theme is to do with trains because Cross River Rail is going to be a great new train system going through Brisbane, and so we thought it'd be really exciting to make your own train. Now back in the olden days, kids used to have to find their own stuff to make their own toys if they were bored. So the theme that we chose at this whole workshop is things that you can make yourself so that you can stop from being bored. So our little trains here, you can see I've got some examples here. We've got a little hybrid flying rail train. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? We've got an old-fashioned steam train. This one's a sort of old-fashioned steam train too. And this one here, which was called a digger train. Now, I don't really know how it digs, but you know, you can make anything that you like. Now you can see that all of these little trains here are made with boxes that you might find in the home. So this one is from a Band-Aid box, okay, and we've got some metal bottle caps on the bottom there. This one is made from a taco box with a nice takeaway coffee cup on the top and a tin can and some lids. And this one, of course, which is what's so cool about this one, is a egg carton. This one is perfect for your little Lego men to lie in there, sit in there and drive around. Because this was a digger, it doesn't actually have windows because you don't want the dirt to go in the windows, apparently. But you can see how with all these vehicles here, we have added an axle and wheels, and that's how we can make it go back and forward and you can pull it around the house. Now that's a little bit tricky, so I'm going to explain how to do that. It uses straws, so something like this. You might have a packet at home, or maybe if you go out and get a drink somewhere, you might end up with a straw. It uses these clever things here, which are called skewers. Now, if you probably do have these in your kitchen, ask mum and dad. You try and track them down. If you don't, they're really easy to get hold of at the supermarket. And usually you'd maybe put fruit on it and have a little snack, maybe something on the barbecue. Very useful as axles for your wheels, and a little bit of sticky tape. So on this little box here, I'll show you exactly how it works. You'll take your straw and cut it into little pieces, just the width of the box. Then you'll take some tape or some other sticky material and stick it down. So you can see how you've got little straws there so that your skewer, if you cut a little piece of skewer, can actually go through the middle of that axle so it can turn independent of the box itself. So once you've done that, you pop your wheels on the side. Now for wheels, you could use any number of circular things, but your good old bottle caps are perfect for this job. The things that I've used on these bigger trains was, again, this crazy beer holding contraption. So you can cut off these and use them as larger wheels. You can also see that on these vehicles here, we've used a slice of the cork to put on as like a hubcap. So that just helps the wheels stay on nice and tightly, so when you're pulling it around, it doesn't fall off. It's not 100% necessary, but I think it's a really good little addition if you've got them around. Have a try yourself. If it breaks, you can always fix it because you've built it yourself. So the other little thing I thought you could do with these is maybe add something that goes around the wheels. So it could be a rubber band or something to make the wheels all join together like a train, but we haven't done that here. So when you've got your box ready, you've built your axle, you've put your tape and your straws on the bottom there, you need to take your wheel, and the tricky part here is to actually poke a hole in the center of your wheel. It has to be in the center. If it's on the side, then your wheel's going to be all wobbly. So make sure it's right in the center. If you need mum or dad to give you a hand with this, then give them a yell and they can help you with this part. If your bottle tops are nice and soft, sometimes your bottle tops are really, really soft, you can actually use the skewer itself to poke a hole in really easily. So you don't need any extra materials to do that or extra tools to do that. So yeah, poke your holes in your wheels, and then you can put it through your little container and then cut it off and then put your other wheel on, and then you've got your train. Once you've done that, you've got the basis for whatever you want. So as I said, add a little carriage, add a coal caboose, add wings, add windows. This one here has little seats, some foam. Maybe you want to add some steam. This one has a little bit of steam in there. Choo-choo. Yeah, and this one, as I said, has little seats. So maybe you want to do it that way. Have lots of fun and make sure you send us your pictures of your steam train.